Onondaga County announced the single highest total of COVID cases, positive tests, since the pandemic began today at 70. The last time the numbers approached 70 was back in May, before Memorial Day. So that's been June, July, August, September, October, 5 months, almost 6 months. Let's call it 5.5 months since we were at this level of known cases in our community. And let me explain that a little bit further, because I did talk with the public information person with Onondaga County Executive Ryan McMahon's office today about this issue. That yes, we have 70 cases reported today, but Onondaga County has also tested 5,400 people today. So the number of tests now being done is 10 times what was done back in May on any given day, when it was in the range of 500 and change. So proportional to the number of tests, the positive test rate is much lower today than it was in May. However, the total number of cases detected is as high as it's ever been. And that is in itself significant and is part of what's leading to this concern at the hospitals about starting to clamp down, starting to tighten up, protecting their staff, protecting patients in the hospital from having a spread of the virus that becomes uncontrollable. With the notice about the number of COVID cases going up in Onondaga County, and we've been telling you about this trend for the better part of a week now, days where there's been 61, 64, now 70, or even the lower days being maybe in the 40s or the high 30s or 20s, all at a level higher than where we were, say, 2 or 3 weeks ago. There is a warning caveat from the county executive again that we're seeing a lot of clusters developing, either small clusters or larger, from somebody going to work when they don't feel well. And for whatever reason, there can be reasons that people do that. Sometimes we're just programmed that, oh, I don't feel well, but I'm going to stick it out. I can do my job today. Or maybe you don't work in a job where sick time is readily available. Maybe you really need the work because you haven't been at work very much because of the pandemic over these last 8 months. A lot of reasons why people can do that, but the urgent warning that comes from the county health department, for that matter, from New York State Health and the governor and the county executive, anybody who's talking to the public about this in our state, saying that stay home from work and go get tested if you don't feel well, because we are in this pandemic. The virus is present in our community, and we don't want it to continue to spread or spread into circles that become more and more difficult to control.